Hi, SoKaNites. This is SoKa So Karen, and it's about 2 weeks now we have been doing the Korean 10-step facial treatment to help us get glassy looking skin. And I just wanted to bring you a close up. Now, also remember that we have been making our own natural collagen, homemade collagen, to plump up our skin. And we've also been derma needling. So check out those videos. So it's not just, we are seeing improvement, but not just from the Korean glass 10-step program. We're seeing improvement, I think it's cumulatively. The collagen that we're putting in, and then the derma needle removing the mark. But all in all, we're getting a more even skin tone. And that's what we're looking for, where we could face the world without having to put on makeup and etc. We just want to clean up our skin internally and externally. So very quickly, we're going to do the 10 steps, bring you up to date again on it. The first thing we get is the micellar wipes and frugal mogul tip. Because I don't wear makeup, I split my wipes in two. Okay, because if you wear makeup, you probably need the entire wipe. And then, even though it's slightly damp, I put charcoal micellar water liquid on it. Any brand will do. And you may not have to do this. This is what I do. Now, these products you can get at this is my store, I Can Help Marketplace, which is on Shopify. We're opening up on Shopify, in the process of opening up. And a portion of the proceed helped my foundation. Let me give you a better view. I Can Help Foundation. That is for anybody who, all over the world, impoverished people, single mothers, people who are suffering from diseases, anywhere in the world. We want to be able to be global. We want to be there in disasters, time of disasters. Ooh, I put a hair color. No, I'm not this color. This is not the color. I put a hair color and it turned out a disaster. But because I paid good money for it, I insist I must wear it for a few days. But that's why my hair is looking like this. But okay, so this is telling me that I need the whole, I need to get the next bit. Again, put a few drops of the micellar water. Let's go again. Okay, so there are those that I am just doing the steps as they said in the Korean 10-step. My steps are actually about 15, but I just want to do, they said use micellar water. I do not know why. I think they claim that it pulls the dirt out from your skin. Again, I'm just doing as they said. But I have to admit, you see, it's clearing up. I have bad, terrible acne scarring, and then discoloration, etc. So this is the best I've seen my face. This is coconut oil. Now the idea behind it, this is step number 2. You're still cleansing. This is, according to the science, this is pulling out, the oil is pulling out the oil in your pores. So who would have thunk it that by putting oil on your face, you were actually cleansing your face? Now, when I was younger, I had very, very greasy skin and terrible pimples, acne scarring. And I know how you feel. If you're suffering from that, I mean, it's distressing. But I want to be there to tell you that if you, it took me years, but if you start to take care of your skin internally and externally. So what am I doing? I like to bring it down and give your hands a little bit of creaming. Okay, so the next step, kind of let that work in, is going to be soap, a lathering soap, and you wash your face. Um, and this personally, I'm trying to think about whether or not I believe that this is the reason why they get the glass effect. You see how it kind of give a shine and everything else? But I don't know. Um, the jury's still out on it. So I just like to take some paper towel, toilet paper, and wipe off the excess oil before I use the soap and water, because it will take too much soap and water washing out. I'm not going to be by a sink. I have to cut down on the amount of soap and water. Okay, so step number 3 is a foaming lathering soap. I have some natural soaps also available on my store, my I Can Help store. All natural, tomato soap, pumpkin soap, coffee soap. All right, so we want to try and get a ladle. I'll advise you, do this. You see these 3 steps? Do it just before you're about to take a shower in the morning or in the night time. Because all you have to do now is step in the shower and wash this off. And that's going to be less. Okay. Now, see this? This is a pot scrubber, or that's what it was intended. And you see it's a silicone. I have all these little ridges and everything else. I don't know how well it works as a pot scrubber, but I like it for my face. Check in the store, because I do have it available. When I'm offering something in my store, it's because I've tried it. And not just tried it one time. I've tried it, and there's a reason why I like it. Something about this pot scrubber that I find it gives me a bit of a massage without stretching my skin, without being rough and abrasive. It stimulates. I find it stimulates. And again, it's not one time. It doesn't happen overnight. You need to put some time into taking care of your skin for you to see results. Okay, so then I'm just going to wet the end of my washcloth and just go over, take off whatever excess soap. The scrubber just sort of exfoliated, but it wasn't a rough exfoliation. So the scrubber was step number 4, exfoliation. All right, so we don't want now, so our skin is clean. Okay, so now this is where the science that I find. We're going to put liquid water, okay? And exfoliation was step number 4. Step number 5, toner. So now, this is witch hazel. Any toner, I encourage you to use what you have. Like, this is witch hazel, and what I did is I added essential oil. I added tea tree oil and peppermint oil. You could add whatever you have just to give it. It smells wonderful with the peppermint oil, and the tea tree doesn't really have much of a smell. Then I like to slap it in. Okay, this is not one of the steps, but I do it. It's ginkgo and rosehip water. The ginkgo from the ginkgo plant. You know when you make it tea, if you have ginkgo leaves and you make it tea and everything else, I like to get the first draw, maybe once or twice I might draw the tea. And then a third time, and I just take the water and so I use it for my face and my hand. Now this is the next step. So this will be step number 6, which is essence. I don't know why. I think this is just, you know how these, now this is a Korean face mask. And you know how these, when you go to these Asian beauty treatment and facials and stuff, they just like to have these nice smelling things. Because I really don't know why essence is an important part of it. Well, the toner, I understand, because it's closing up your pores. This I put on because the ginkgo, getting into my skin and absorbing, and it's mixed with rosehip, which is vitamin A. I don't know what this is. I think this might be what I did here, which I took the toner and I put peppermint oil and tea tree oil. So in fact, the effect is that you have a nice smelling toner. So I think the essence is just to add some smell, and the whole thing is you want to get liquid on your face. Now, the next step is you putting oils. Who would have thought it? I know there'll be dermatologists out there who's screaming, no, don't follow her. Listen, all of this is acne scar. It used to be all here. Well, the derma needle did that. Look, I need to shave my mole. But, you're seeing an evenness of tone. I didn't have that. I did not have that. Okay? I had splotchiness and all that sort of stuff like that. So, okay, we do the oil. Vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin E. Okay, so we're going to... Okay. I like to put peppermint oil. This is also available in the SoKa Can Help marketplace. I like to put it on these spots. What got me going, I like to put it underneath my eyes. These are my problem areas. This is hereditary, the darkness underneath my eye, but there'd been an improvement. Then here was sort of like puffy. And peppermint oil is good for anti-inflammatory. So I started just using stuff because I was frustrated. And I started to see some results. So now I'm kind of putting it together. So you're getting the benefit of me just trying things on my face out of frustration. So I recommend peppermint oil, and I like it in this roller because it kind of like gives you the effect of a jade rolling. And then I like tea tree. Tea tree is antiseptic. Okay, it kills bacteria, etc., etc. So, and I found, this is me, I find it removed marks. Before I was doing the Korean, before I was doing anything, the jade monkey, before I was doing the derma needling, etc., I just was using these two, peppermint and tea tree, and I started to see marks fading. So I will recommend, if you have marks and you still have acne, peppermint and tea tree. And again, I like the roller. So now the next thing I put is, these are not the steps in the Korean. This is the modified SoKa So Karen steps. Let me have a drink of water, excuse me. See that? This is cocoa butter, pure cocoa butter. I got it in Jamaica, but you can get it anywhere. But make sure it's pure. Oh boy. This has done wonders for my skin in removing marks on my legs. You know, I was a little bit of a tomboy, and not a little bit. I was a tomboy, riding bicycle without brakes and crashing into a wall and getting cut up. So all during the years, I was just coming up with marked skin. Excuse me. I put cider vinegar in warm water. Like all of this. Well, this is from a burn. That's one of the reasons why I'm not going back in the kitchen. This is from a hot iron, a curling iron. I mark easily, and cocoa butter I found helps. Okay, vitamin E. Costco has the best vitamin E I find in the pharmacy. You ask for the 70,000 I use, nice and thick. That's not it, but Costco has the best. This is my own homemade vitamin A using rosehip oil and almond. Rosehip buds only come out in October, so I have to go and harvest it in the wild, and then I put them in a slow cooker. This is vitamin C, or orange blossom. Yeah, I put it in a slow cooker with grapeseed oil or almond oil for about 24 hours, and I extract the rosehip into the carrier oil, which is the grapeseed or the almond. So when in October comes around, I will show you how to do that. It's messy, 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 but so good to have. Okay, so this is oil, and I know you're like screaming, you have acne, and you're not supposed to put oil on your face. I have come to realize it's a treat. You first have to clean, which is what we did with the first 3 steps, and then you have to clean properly. Then you have to put the liquid that will will act as a conduit, taking all the oil now into your face. And then now you put cream and you lock it in. So I don't know what step you is. But so we done put the oil. So okay, this was step number 5, which is the toner. Step number 6 was the essence. Step number 7 was to put in some kind of oil. I use 3. You use what you have. I'm not recommending you go there and you buy anything. Step number 8 is eye cream. It's very important. And you know what I've come to realize, and I've said it before, it's not the price tag. It's how much you use it. Use it. Now, I come from a family with, and you could see it. It used to go down here. It used to make me look real old and drained. I mean, I still have it, but the condition, it's more plump. The condition of the skin, you're not seeing fine lines. There's a bit of sunkenness in it. But again, I think it's only been 2 weeks of this Korean treatment. I mean, putting it in these kind of steps. So that was step number 8. Step number 9 is a face mask. Okay, I like these face masks. There's a vitamin C one, and then there is this one is deep sea water collagen essence mask. Again, these are available. You could check my store. I like to get about 3-4 uses out of one face mask, one pack. I know it's supposed to be a single use, but this is how I use it. I cut it, and then I squeeze out, because they always have a whole set of extra liquid. So for the first once or twice, I will squeeze out, you seen it? About 3 or 4 drops, right? And I will just put that in on my skin. I will leave that in. So I haven't really used, because you know the mask is like a face cloth. So I haven't used the mask. So this is the second time I'm squeezing out liquid in onto my hand. Don't forget your neck. And if you're able, get this area as well. Okay, so this is step number 9, which I call a leave-in face mask. So things like a clay mask, a charcoal mask, that sort of stuff wouldn't work for this phase. You have to get something that is clear liquid that you could leave in, something like a vitamin C, So pick your face mask for this portion. So in this mask, I just clip the, make sure keep everything in, and just something to clip it. So I still have the cloth in here, and then when I use the cloth, that will be use number 3. But you see, that has to stay on for like about 15 to 20 minutes, which we do have time here for. And then after I finish, a frugal mughal tip is I cut the sides, and then I make sure I get everything on my face, and that'll be use number 4. So that's how I get 4 uses out of one single-use face mask. And it works, because for this step, I'm leaving this overnight. And then the final step is cream, moisturizing cream. Any moisturizing cream. Again, I used to buy all the expensive ones, the Murad and the Dr. Gross and I'm not saying they're not good, but I find when they're expensive like that, they tend to be very chinky on the usage. And if you buy something and you find it is not doing what it's supposed to do for you, like skin cream or whatever, check out my videos on how to enhance. Like what you'll do is you'll squeeze it out into, some little container, and then you'll enhance it with an oil or peppermint or tea tree or whatever. Enhance it so that it becomes, it's doing more for you. Don't just, are not using it. Anything. Squeeze it out. Mix up something into it, and melt some cocoa butter, melt some shea butter, put some vitamin E, and bring it up to where you could use it, and it's doing more for benefit for you. Okay, so those are the 10 steps. Let me run them through. Micellar, cleansing, coconut oil, olive oil, or any kind of oil you have. Do not buy anything. Finish off what you have, and then we could buy things. And then the soap, the soap and lathering soap, that's step number 3, the exfoliating. I happen to like this. And then now we're starting to put the toner, followed by that was step number 5, followed by the essence, step number 6, followed by the oils. Okay, any oil you have, use it. 5, 6, 7, followed by the eye cream, 8, followed by the leave-in mask, 9, followed by the skin cream. 10 steps. Okay, as you can see, I use some of my own little thing, and this is what you get. You're getting better conditioned skin. Now again, I am doing dermaneedling for this and around my eyes and everything else. And I am making homemade collagen, and I have seen significant improvement based on also using these things. So check out the videos on them, and I encourage you to keep taking care of your skin. Drink a lot of water. In addition to, I'm drinking warm water. I'm doing intermittent fasting, so I'm not eating until 12 o'clock. And during the time from when I get up to 12 o'clock, I'm drinking warm plain water, or I'm drinking warm water with apple cider vinegar in it. And I have to tell you, I'm seeing improvements. Okay, so SoKaNites, keep checking me out, and we'll keep doing things. I don't know what to do about it here, but I want my money's worth. I want my money's worth. It's supposed to be a washout. I think I might have to wash it out and just call it a loss. All right, take care, darlings. See you all soon. Bye.